9:45, morning of day 13. Rained all night. Still raining harder now than it was earlier. Had some condensation build up in the tent overnight. So a little while ago I got out my pack towel, that absorbent little pack towel, and rubbed down the interior of the tent. So fix that. It's not raining in the tent anymore, but it is still raining outside. And we decided just to hunker down here and ride it out for a while. Hopefully it'll clear up before too long. Normally this time of day we would be up and packing and getting ready to hit the trail. But probably not a very good idea to be on these Rocky Mountains. Not the Rocky Mountains, but these mountains are very rocky and some hard climbing, especially on the descents. I don't know if I want to try that in this rain. Today's the day we're supposed to climb Standing Indian Mountain, which is the tallest we've been to yet. It's over 5,400 feet. And then after that, the next day is going to be Albert Mountain, which is about 5,200. And then supposed to go into Franklin after that. So this is going to delay everything, maybe a day, or who knows. Depends on how long this rain lasts. So this is the beginning of day 13. Okay, well, signing off from Standing Indian Shelter, day 13. More later. Alright, I think this is day 13, leaving Standing Indian Shelter, headed for Betty Creek Gap, hopefully, or as far as we can get. It's still raining. Rained all night, still raining this morning. Here we go. Yeah, this is what we saw yesterday evening coming up this trail in the rain. And looked over, and there's the sign for the Standing Indian Shelter, which is where we had planned to spend the night. There's AT North. There's my tent right over there. Bill's is right back there. There's the trail to the shelter. There's AT South. I'll get in here real quick before the camera gets wet. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Trail to the shelter and privy up there somewhere in the fog. And here we are. I'm getting back inside. It's about 9:30 or 10. It's still raining. Trip delayed. I wish I could take some more video on this trail right here coming down this big Standing Indian Mountain, but it's still raining and I'm afraid I'm going to damage the camera. But this is someday. This is really a crazy forest here. Old forest. Just look at this. More later. Four in the afternoon. Still foggy, still raining. Soaking wet on the way to Betty Creek Gap. Hoping to find a place under some trees there to pitch the tent. It's supposed to start really coming down at midnight. And hopefully tomorrow we can make it into Franklin. We'll see. Got to climb Albert Mountain first. This is what it looks like here today. Oh, the camera's getting wet.
Gotta go. All right, here we go. Another day on the Appalachian Trail. A little bit cold this morning. We're getting ready to climb Albert Mountain. Here it goes. Bye. All right, I'm about halfway up Albert Mountain. Got about 600 more feet to climb. That's the AT in front of me. Here's the first good view from Albert. That's where I just came from. So this is the easy part of Albert Mountain. Couldn't take the camera out for the hard part. But there's a fire tower up there. That's where we're headed. More later. All right, made it to the top of Albert Mountain. 5250. And look what we have here. Look at there. A fire tower. First one I've seen. Might have to climb that. But first, looks like there's a good vantage point over there. I wanted to show you something first though. These trees that grow up here on the upper elevation in North Carolina, it's the old poo-poo tree. North Carolina poo-poo tree. Look at this. Never heard of it. But it's blossoming now. You can see. It's in full turd. There's another one over here. Craziest thing. Let's walk over here to this viewpoint, vista. Oh my gosh. Oh look, here's the old surveyor's mark. Check that out. Alright, here's the view from the vista at Albert Mountain below the fire tower. Oh man. That's some climb, huh? Well, looks like this is as far as you can go. You got the door shut for the observation deck. There's the observation deck. Looks like they just replaced all the supporting beams recently. But here's the view from the fire tower. Check this out. Give you a full 360. Wow. And there's the way back down. By the way, this marks the 100-mile point on the AT, plus the approach trail. So, alright, it's cold up here. I'm going back down. More later. See you later. Bye. We just came off of Albert Mountain, and this is the trail where I came from. Look at this little valley here. You can hear water running down there. You can see the trail takes a skip to the right. If you go straight here, there's a shelter up this little trail here. But you turn to the right, that double blaze shows you that the Appalachian Trail turns back this way now. And there it goes. Beautiful. Okay, this is a little different. The trail is the creek. We saw there's a water source up ahead. Well, this is it. And it is the AT. Hikers hiking. Down here is Rock Gap Shelter. There is a trail back up that way, Blue Blaze. It goes down that way. There's a privy over there. You can barely see it through there, maybe. And there's water down there somewhere, and there's the shelter. But this is where everybody's headed. North on the AT. When you get to Rock Gap, you can get a ride into the town of Franklin, and that's the plan. Just a little while.